Dear Mum, thank you for bringing us a lifetime of fabulous colour. Colour in your words, your sense of humour, your love for your family and friends. Colour in your clothes, the garden you grew, the plants you tended, the cut flowers you arranged around the house, the fairy lights you strung between them. Big, bold, beautiful colour applied to countless canvases. Sensory colours that exploded on the walls they hung from. Colour in the thoughts and feelings they conveyed. Colour in crayon or pastel. The earthy smell of oil paint. And colour in the resolve you showed when faced with the most difficult of circumstances. The colours of spring were abundant when we all learned of your incurable illness. And the colours of autumn were blazing gold when you left us. Their final flourish completed a vibrant spectrum between beginnings and endings, and all the colours that ran riot in between. On the very day the clocks went backwards, one final middle finger to another long winter, framed between 3 seasons of awesome colour, this is how we will remember you. Colour throughout your life, and even colour in your passing. These colours will not fade. There is a permanence in them that is reassuring, as there is permanence in the seasonal cycle. Life, death, and renewal in fabulous colour.
Dear Mum, thank you for a lifetime of music. The music you made before we knew you, and the music you played as we grew up. Music without borders, genres that mixed and blurred like the paints on your palette. You encouraged a house of sound and expression so that both your boys understood that was a good way to live. You didn't speak much about your younger days, for better or for worse, but it seems you were quite rock and roll. We're understanding that more every day. Blanche Carter and the Lounge Lizards, tour buses to Napoli, an EP on the Epic Records label. Your ability to harmonise was spectacular, and says a lot about how you worked with people throughout your life. From picture editors and book publishers, to the websites you weaved for local artists and friends, in this place you would truly call home. You were always on song in your work, and you were frequently in song during idle tasks, folding tea towels, dad's underwear, a lilting voice joining in with jazz standards, your dad's shellac 78s playing from memory. There was always music in you, a great talent for it, so says your musically talented sister. So we grew up with great music. You'd paint away while my progressive metal band turned it up to 11 in your studio. 3 adolescent boys rocking out and a 50-something mum rocking out with them. You designed websites while Charlie engaged in extended drum solos. Tell him when he was rushing or dragging his tempo. Thanks for that drum kit, by the way. That was very brave of your ears. Our own CDs would migrate to the player in your beloved Volkswagen Beetle. And on your daily drives to Sainsbury's, Nanny Madge would have her pacemaker tested by Slipknot, or Napalm Death, or Rammstein. 2 silver-haired ladies with the canvas top down, broadcasting heavy metal into the streets of Bradford and Avon. 1 silver-haired lady enjoying it more than the other. Rammstein! Thanks to you, one of us makes music professionally now, and the other happily makes unprofessional music. Can you guess which?
You could play in here for hours, couldn't you, Charlie?
Thanks to you, we'll always love music. And in a way, we've learned to harmonise together.
It's great, Jack.
Yeah.
Come on, Charlie, we've got to get to
Okay, yeah.
That's so good. You've got the moving thing on your camera.
Yeah, Bill.
You've got the curtain going up and up and up and up and up. It's
The
brilliant. The camera's
picture.
going
Yeah, you can't tell.
Exactly. Oh, isn't that clever? Oh, that's so clever.
Dear Mum, thank you for showing us how to see. You had an artist's eye, all right. 2 in your head and 1 in your mind. It was that hidden one that did the talking. And talk it did across countless canvases. Between the lines of your daily planners. I can see you now, every night, knelt by the open fire, football idly unobserved on the TV in the background, and you sketching, doodling, scribbling. That sound of pen or pencil or crayon on paper, the gentle scratching of shading and colouring keeping rhythm like a hi-hat, jazz time signatures, totally in a groove of your own making. Daily, diligently, you did this for as long as I can remember. In those moments, you were somewhere else entirely, the body responding, the spirit drifting. A sacred temple of the subconscious. I like to think that's exactly where you are now. Undisturbed and thriving. My childhood memories are of bath time, bedtime, night lights, and the demons that hung from the walls of our house. Boobies.
Boobies.
Cocks.
Cocks.
Hybrid man-beasts. Stalkers. And alternative family portraits. Your paintings came from a deep well of visions, core memories, fantasies, premonition. Growing up around these acts of expression taught me and Jack so much about the creative life. Following through on the urge, acting, not overthinking, there was something very reassuring about this physical process, what emerged. Seeing lines and colours become forms and figures, making marks, always making marks, just letting it happen. And yet your creativity extended so far beyond flat surfaces. You made things as well. Do you remember that Christmas when you fashioned a cardboard cutout of Father Christmas's feet? You stuck them up the chimney in the disused fireplace in our bedroom, just his black boots and the ankles of his red trousers. The white cuffs were balls of cotton wool stuck fast with PVA. Scared the shit out of us. So much so, you had to tell us Father Christmas wasn't real. Quite prematurely, might I add. We walked the playground of our school, knowing something none of the other kids yet knew. They couldn't handle the truth. You made painted busts of the 20th century's top 10 heroes and villains for a millennium party. Characters captured so simply and elegantly in paper cutouts, cardboard and paint. I remember your studio at night, filled with their enlarged and menacing silhouettes. That room saw so many things made, sketched, painted, glued, glittered, animated. It was your safe, creative haven. Messy, dirty, stained and cluttered, covered in cat hair and cobwebs, but somehow functional. Just like you. Just as you liked it. You made absurd accessible, surreal agreeable. You made weird wonderful.
Dear Mum, why cats? We always had cats. Going back further, you always had cats. So ours was a house of cats. And cats. And cats. And cats. And cats. And 7 kittens that became cats. And paintings of cats that became shrines to the cats after they died. Some cats were beautiful. Some were... And you loved them all equally. And they were named appropriately. Toffee, Dime, Bugsy, Flossie, Coco, Wine Gum, and later, with less aplomb, there was Ginger, the ginger cat. Dad named him. And Chairman Meow. You were a girl of the wild things. Anything with 4 legs, or more, or none. Slugs lobbed over the garden wall. Big, hairy spiders Dad sheepishly asked to be removed from the bathtub. You'd scoop them up, unnerved by their creepy crawliness. And various wild animals would flock to your bird feeders. And you loved to see them. And they loved to see you, with a bag of peanuts, a sack of mixed seed, all manner of feathered beasts, and some unfeathered too, like a scene from Snow White, Dr. Dolittle. You could talk to the animals. You did walk with the animals, grunt and squeak and squawk with the animals. And they would talk to you. Here you were happiest, and you would sit and watch them all, and be in the moment.
Dear Mum, it was so wonderful to get to know you all over again. A terminal diagnosis that broke us all to pieces became an opportunity to briefly put them back together, study them for what they were. Quality of life was the term uttered by many medical mouths, a phrase that threatened to lose all meaning. But in between the pain and nausea and relentless rounds of chemotherapy, you stood so strong. You showed us how to be. As it attacked your body, it never laid a mark on your spirit, your personality, your care for others, always above yourself.
Wow.
Your unparalleled sense of humour. When they told you your prognosis was days, that you could never eat again, your response was, "That's a bit of a bugger. Never mind."
When you told me, on our way back from chemo one time, that, in a way, this cancer has been a really positive experience, a chance to talk intimately with all of your boys, your friends and family, over 100 hours on the phone to your sister in Canada, to dust off so many old memories so they shone like new again, to sing, to laugh, to have a hug. Never once did you show self-pity, desperation, or misery. You spent time cheering others up as they cried around you. Never once did you show fear. We're sure these feelings were all there, but you channeled them into all the things you do best.
Love for your family and friends.
Humour for the hardest times.
Gardening, knowing your flowers will grow after you've gone. And creativity.
You looked death in the eye and made paintings of him. You were a warrior. You were an inspiration.
You are an inspiration.
We'll miss you.
We love you. It's a bit of a bugger.
But we'll be alright.
Dear Mum.
Dear Mum.
Dear Mum.